everybody, it's Odette Peak here. I want to share one of the most profound questions that I get almost on a regular basis. The question is, when I'm speaking, either on stage or online, and I need to share a story, what story do I tell? I've got a ton of stories, I just don't even know where to start, and I end up waffling or telling all of the stories and not creating the impact that I want to create. So here's the thing, the older you get, the more stories you're going to have, right? So I have a download for you to help you uncover what are the stories or story is that you should be telling that will create that massive impact in the world and help you grow your business, get clients, and make more money. So click the link on below and you're going to get that download. But I want to share quickly here with you, how do you uncover what story is the most important story? Now, number one, there is no one story. There's going to be a bunch of stories that you'll be sharing, but you don't have to share them in its full entirety. You just want to share snippets of the stories and the learning that you got from the story. So it's like that pain to solution process. Now, how to uncover the stories that you have in your life is you got to get them down onto paper, and I break them down into 3 sections. Is number one, what is that mess in your life, the drama, the trauma that you experienced, that you learned from, that you grew from, and who has made you who you are today? And if your business is around that, then that's a really powerful story. So it's called the mess story, or the drama story, the trauma story. Number 2, it is the moment. Have you ever had a moment where you sat bolt upright in bed at 3 a.m. with a cold sweat? Like, right? Most of us have. What is that moment that you had that changed your life? I call it the light switch moment, the 2x4 over the head moment, whatever it is for you. But you had a moment where you go, I just can't live my life like this anymore, or I can't be in this relationship anymore, or I have got to lose the weight. It's now or never kind of thing. So what's that moment in your life that changed everything for you? The third is, what is the mission? What's that mission that you have had in your life that you've witnessed, that you've experienced, that you've seen? And it can be a mission here, right, like in your local community, or it can be, clear across the globe. But what mission, what pain do you see in this world that needs to be solved? And you might have a solution to it. Or what is a mission that you see that is working so well in maybe other parts of the world and you need to bring it to your hometown? So the 3 elements are mess, moment, or mission. So what's that messy moment or what's the messy experience in your life that you need to be sharing? What's the pain to solution in that mess, the drama, the trauma? Number 2 is, what is the moment? What is that moment that you had that went, I just can't, or I need to do XYZ, and boom, it was a moment that changed everything for you. Or number 3, what is a mission that you see, either a pain in the world that needs to be solved, or that's working so well somewhere else that you know you need to adopt it and make a change either locally or whatever, or in another part of the world. So mess, moment, mission. Now, some people have said, well, I haven't really had a mess, I haven't had a moment, I don't know what my mission is. Well, what about bearing witness to someone else's mess, someone else's moment, or someone else's mission? So it doesn't have to be yours. It can also be someone in your family or someone across the globe that you saw, wow, they had a really traumatic experience, and it touches you so deeply that you feel that it needs to be highlighted on a global scale. Now, if you don't want to go global yet, if you're not ready to do that, that's okay. You can start changing lives with your story or someone else's story locally. It can just be the person right next to you. Because if you can change one person's life with a mess, a moment, or a mission, you've done your job, because that person can then go on to do it globally. So wherever you're at, it doesn't matter. Just take that next step. So download the link. I think it's called What's Your Soul Story, and fill it out, and we'll see you on the Facebook forum as well, because I got a really great Facebook forum that is really helping entrepreneurs take their business to the next level using the power of speaking. And speaking can be in front of live audiences, or it can be just like I'm doing right now on a video. Okay, adios. I'll see you soon.